Falcon Subsea here. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to test out the resin with our test pieces of polystyrene we showed earlier. And for that, we need the polyester based resin itself, some 6 ions, chop stranded mat, the catalyst that we got from our supplier, and yeah, a little bit of luck, I hope. So I'm just going to go get, that's something. Right, so let's edit that bit out, huh? Yeah. So we're not going to do a lot of resin here because obviously these are only small test pieces and we don't want to waste it in case it just doesn't go well. So what we need to do is this resin here needs a 1% hardener added to it. And the hardener basically initializes a catalytic chemical reaction within the resin, and that's what gives it its solidity kind of idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply some resin, as we would do if this was a real thing, then some chop stranded mat, wet out the resin some more, then apply at least one other layer of chop stranded mat, because personally I don't know how to fiberglass. I'm going off of things I've seen on the interweb, on YouTube, and yeah, so, and we'll do the same thing on this bit here, I think, kind of like that, see how well it goes. Now, I know for fiberglass you're meant to have nice flat surfaces. This thing's all ridged, but that's just kind of the way I cut it. This one's a lot better, hence why it's got the 3 layers of PVA on it. So yeah, let's do this. Right. So obviously, polyester based resin is quite toxic in terms of smell and in terms of the material that comes out of it. So we really should be wearing respirators, ideally, if we're in a very confined space. Luckily, I'm in quite a large, spacious area, so we'll see how well we go. And according to this, our gel time at 25 degrees should be about 25 minutes. So 25 minutes gives us a wee bit of time to work with this. And 100 grams of resin is 1 milliliters of catalyst. That's the kind of levels we're working with here. So that is 1 there. So if I half this, because I'm not really wanting to use that much of it, then 50 grams of resin is what I need. Yeah, so this stuff is blue, apparently. There we go, 50 grams. On the money! So 50 grams means half a milliliter. Whew, that stuff stinks. Yeah, wear a respirator. That might be a good idea. So what's this in new money? Let's put too much in and then push it out. So you can see I've got a tiny little syringe. I'll let the air bubble out. And I want to go down to the halfway mark. I can go slightly over, but any more hardener than I use is normal will quicken the reaction. So there we go. So that's it. That's it in. Wow, that's not that bad at all. So let's put that back on there. That back on there. And let's just use the brush. Yeah, let's just use brush. Right. So mixy, 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 mixy. Oh, this is quite strong smelling. Making sure we get it all mixed in. I'm not sure what colour it's meant to go. Is it meant to go green? see, does it have any information? Catalyst is a colour change mechanism to incorporate into the catalyst to indicate the presence of the catalyst. Okay, right, well that was kind of a dark blue. It's now not a dark blue. It's kind of a greeny blue. See? Greeny blue. And yeah, so let's see how well or not, or other, this goes, huh? Now what would be the problem if I didn't actually mix this correctly? Well, if I didn't mix this correctly, the catalytic reaction, I'm assuming that's what it's called, wouldn't occur properly. Right, so that's probably enough. Right, let's move that out of the way. Right, so let's put it on the 2 first. So if I wet that, not really hearing anything. If I wet this, well, I'm not hearing anything burn, so that's probably a good sign. Right, and then mash that in, just like I saw in the videos online. Yeah, oh yeah, see now the fibres are disappearing. That is apparently a good sign. I'm turning into mush. Mush! Right. So let's do the same on this one. Apparently, when you're doing this, if you're doing it properly, stippling, as I'm doing right now, is quite a good technique, because stippling forces air out, or any trapped air out of the matting. I did not know that, of course, until I read about it. Right, so that seems to be, I don't know, working, maybe? Who knows? So let's try. So part of what I'm doing here is I'm wet laying. So wet laying apparently means that you don't wait for it to dry between layers. Now I've read sometimes that this is a good thing, and sometimes this is a bad thing. Right, you'll notice I've actually gone over the sides there a little bit onto the polystyrene itself. That's probably a bad thing. Right. So, right, stipple. Well, actually, I had probably just the right amount of resin there. Or at least I think I did. Alright, so this is quite good, because this gives me a lot of, so hopefully give me a lot of things to think about. Right, so there we are. So that's that covered. Now, just for the sake of it, I do have a bit of polystyrene that's not being treated. So, if the grand and glorious internet is to be believed, these should be fine. This one, this should eat. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, you can see it immediately. Oh, holy moly. Yeah, that's some reaction, that is, isn't it? I'm just going to put more on. Yeah. Why not? Look at that, it's actually coming off. So yeah, the rumours are true. Who would believe it? Something on the internet, something on YouTube is correct. It's real. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, not sorry. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there. Leave these for a bit. See how they get on. And yeah, of course, proof is going to be in the pudding. It's just eating away. Look at that! Look at that! That's amazing. My God, man shocked at obvious thing on obviousness. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that there and see how these are in a wee while. Cool. See you in a bit. Yeah, so that's been about 10-ish minutes now, and yeah, you can see here, no PVA equals a bad day for everybody concerned, and yeah, so that's just eaten all the way through. So yeah, we definitely need some sort of PVA here. Now on the one with 2 layers of PVA, there is actually some chemical burning happening. I can see through the actual resin matting, which hasn't, I think, been properly done yet. And yeah, so that's not great. That's not great. Yeah. On the one with 3, yeah, I can't actually tell if it looks okay. Yeah, so unlike, so I don't know if you can see it. I better put some gloves on so I can lift these things up. Safety first. Yep, safety first. So you have to go to hospital last. So that well-known phrase goes that nobody says because it's not one. Right. Yo. So yeah, so you can see here on this one, there is some burning happening down in this bit here and along the kind of lines of it. So I'm not sure if that is something to do with the layer of glue or if that's because it's only 2 layers. On the one with 3 layers of PVA, however, that looks as if it is working. I mean, there's no, looking on the underside, there's no obvious signs of it burning through. There is some signs of damage along the sides, like this, but that could be from where it's actually dripped down. The resin itself is still a little bit tacky in places. So I think that needs a little bit more time to cure. And when it does cure, I'll be very interested to see how strong it is, how tough, because obviously I've put a couple of layers of matting on both of these samples here. And yeah, for reference, I think I will be going with 3 layers at least of PVA on everything now, having done this. Thank goodness we're doing this now and not later. And this one, oh, look at that. Wow. You don't want that to happen to the hull of your ship, do you? No. Oh God. It's like an alien bath. Yeah, so 3 layers of PVA glue minimum, and on the raft itself we're looking to do 3 layers of matting. I think I said that in the plan video, but yes, that's what we're hoping for. And this kind of, I think this shows the reason why. Yeah, so hopefully that now gives us a green light to go do some more things. I'm going to leave these samples overnight, see how well they do, and then come back and have a look. Yeah, cool. Catch you later.